not flying anything. I'm mother effing sitting on the step in front of the store. Okay. What about them? Oh my God. All right, I'm leaning over trying to hide the address. Okay, you got it. So there you go. There you go.
Wow.
Holy fuck, dude. I can't do nothing. One of them says you're high. The other one says she's withdrawing. Get the fuck out of here, man. God damn. Wow. People just don't stop, man. Enough today. How about that? How about somebody be kind and fucking help a bitch out so I can go get something to eat?
Wow. How about somebody be kind and tell the truth?
Dude, literally. The one lady.
How about
she's withdrawing,
somebody,
guys.
Lisa,
2 comments down. Oh my God,
be
your
kind
eyes.
and tell
She's
the
high as a
truth.
kite. Dude, stop. You make yourself look dumb if anybody pay attention to these guys. But no, let's not pay attention to them.
Wow.
It's my PayPal's TikTok Lisa R.
Job.
I made it TikTok Lisa R. And it says Tony.
Good evening.
That's PayPal. And I got my chime, L Richard 5, and I got damn, that bus is floating. What the fuck are they chasing? What the hell just happened there? I want to go the fuck home. This bar's letting out and shit, man. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Why is she near a bar? Squidward, everybody has to be out of that apartment in the next day or 2.
Anyways, TikTok Lisa R is PayPal. I don't even gotta leave to check it, y'all. I don't gotta leave.
Oh, okay, love dogs. Gotcha.
I don't gotta leave. I'll check it right here. I got notifications coming on. And wait a minute, let me think. Oh, my Apple Pay. 412-224-3088 is Apple Pay. Well, I'm on Wi-Fi, it works. What else?
Thank you, Butterfly Girl.
Oh, my chime. L Richard with a 5. And I have my chime card. There goes another fucking bus. What is happening with the buses? Whoa.
Where's she at where it's so bright?
I've never seen 2 buses going the same direction that quick like that.
10:22 at night.
I wonder what's up with that.
Crazy cat lady.
That's all right.
She's working
That's
at
okay.
a
This is an
grocery
abandoned
store
building. Nice, because they were probably bulging out because I was leaning over. You know what I mean? But whatever. I can't do nothing. Everything I do is a problem.
Yeah, I've seen that
but nobody will help me eat.
See in the background.
Let me see something. I'm at least getting cigarettes because I'm gonna be up tonight trying to pack my shit up.
Ugh, I know you guys.
This lady's in all my lives.
She doesn't have a job.
All the
There's
time,
no
lady.
way.
What the? Obsessed much. Every fucking live, dude. Like they think this is like a fun soap opera or something. Fucking bullshit reality show.
What comments is she
y'all? Guess
reading?
what? This ain't no fun reality show. This is my fucking shitty ass life. Okay.
Thank you, Texas Toast. What comments is she reading?
They shot. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta get up.
That doesn't sound good. Thank you, PNW.
I gotta go.
Sounded like there was some kind of issue there. She said something about a SHOT. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but she ended with a quickness there. And it sounds like there might be some conflict going on in the neighborhood where she's at. Not good. Not good. Heard from one source that the parents have already moved. But then I heard from another source that their cars were still parked there today. So they haven't moved yet. So I'm not sure, but it does seem like they need to be out within the next day. It said something about, something like a sound that a pew-pew makes. That's what she referred to and said that she had to go. Why did they have to move? Someone else bought that property and they're going to be renovating it and then renting it back out. Probably for more money, probably renovating it and flipping it, or renovating it and renting it for a higher amount of money. So, yeah. Is her dad okay? He has had medical issues off and on over the past few weeks. Yeah. But I don't believe he's in the hospital anymore. Butterfly Girl, I'm not 100% sure. I've heard 2 conflicting stories about whether the parents have left yet or not. But they do have to be out by either tomorrow or the next day. It was like the 22nd or 23rd. Like, I believe the actual date is the 22nd, but I think then that the sheriffs wouldn't technically come until the 23rd or something like that. I don't know. It's sometime over the next day or two, that's for sure. Tomorrow the 22nd. Okay, 22nd, but they will remove on the 23rd. Yeah. I mean, someone else bought the property, but they also did owe over $2,000. I've seen the eviction paperwork. Trespassing. Got it. Yeah, I saw the court dockets too. So I mean, somebody else bought it, but you know, they would have probably been getting evicted anyway, because they were over $2,000 behind in rent. Do not know, Maria. Even if I did know, I wouldn't really say, you know, but I don't know. Right. Yeah, crazy cat lady, if they don't move out by the designated date and time, then the sheriff's department will remove them. Yeah, for sure. Heard they were in a hotel. It's very possible. Someone heard they went to senior living. That's possible too. Those are all possibilities, you know. I don't know their specific ages, crazy cat lady. I mean, it's right around the ages you would probably assume. Won't it be a situation like when she stayed in the apartment for... No beans. No beans. They definitely won't. I don't know if they're taking RJ. I don't think Lisa's moving with them. I really don't. I don't think that they want to continue with all that. How's the weather there? Well, I'm in Pennsylvania, and it's been really nice sunny weather. It's been like in the 70s and stuff. It's been 60s, 70s. It's been really nice. It's definitely been enjoyable spring weather, and I welcome it. I love spring and summer. Yeah, right. None of them are paying. I don't know where Lisa's gonna go. I think that Lisa should go to rehab or to a shelter program. Snowing and raining all day here. My goodness, Christina, where's it snowing at? RJ is Lisa's brother. Heard the apartment's gonna be in RJ's name. Not sure if that's true. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think so too, Yoba. I think once they found out it was being sold and that they knew they were going to be getting evicted, they may have stopped paying rent. I think that they found that out probably in November or December, so they probably stopped paying rent right around that time. She said parents said she cannot go. Yeah. Yeah, right, Dexter? It's beautiful weather in Pennsylvania today. Don't say the word snow. Yeah, I know. Me too. No snow. But somebody in here said they had snow. Are her parents enabling her? I think that's a matter of opinion. My opinion is yes. My opinion is 100% yes, though, on that. Oh, Chicago area. Okay. I mean, so you can have whatever opinion you want on that, really. I say yes. I 100% say yes. Claimed it was raining yesterday. Yeah, I'm not sure what the weather was in Pittsburgh yesterday. 94 in Vegas. Woohoo! I love Vegas. Yeah, tent time, rehab time, or shelter time. Yes, exactly. Yes, she does, Rosie. Yes, she does, Rosie. I think they have had other evictions before, possibly, or at least some type of issues similar to that in with regard to housing. Yeah, parents. I believe her parents enable her. I'm just looking at all your comments and just trying to answer any questions. Yeah, the parents know what's up. Anyone heard from her sister? Which sister? I mean, I haven't heard anything from her about Jess lately, I will say. I did see that Ronnie posted a couple of videos on her page recently, so maybe check those out. Maybe check those out. I'm not going to show them, but you can check them out. Yeah, Ronnie has a couple things posted on her account. Her account is Muddy, I think it's Muddy Girl 89 or something like that. Yeah, feel free to check it out. I saw that she did just post a video somewhat recently. Kentucky Bee posted proof of past evictions and court dates for Lisa's dad. I don't know, it's interesting because when I looked up, when I tried to look up their current one, I didn't come up with anything else in Pennsylvania. Thank you, Sunrise. So that's why I can't confirm that. I'm going to look on her account. Is that her account name, Kentucky Bee? Because I looked at the Pennsylvania dockets and I didn't see anything like that under Lisa's parents' names from the past with regard to evictions. So, I agree, Zoo Sweetie. I agree with that. K-pins are rugs. Prescription rugs. Any news on self-tapping screws? No, we have not heard anything from Tebow. Thank goodness. He's gone. Can you show the Glockster video about Lisa to the new people? Oh, okay, Andrea. Thank you. Do you guys want to watch the Glockster video? Yeah, you're right, Ron. It is her stepdad, not a real dad, but she refers to him as her dad. So it's just yeah, I agree. Okay, so there's some people who haven't seen it. This is some history of Lisa in case you haven't seen it. All right? In case you're new, or you've only just been around a couple of months, you may not have seen this. I'm trying to find it. Give me a second here. It shows a lot of her initial days. First video on Lisa. On TikTok. Let me get this queued up for you. This is about 8 minutes long, okay? It's only about 8 minutes long. It is on YouTube, and the account name is Glockster. You can see it right there. GLAWKSTER. And you can see me, too. All right, so we're going to play this. It's only about 8 minutes, but it's a very, very good recap. Yes, it's a story time of the beginnings of Lisa on TikTok. Okay, for those of you who are not aware.
Richard quickly went over her online activity. Today I wanted to take a closer look at how her behavior degenerated over time and how her actions became increasingly more desperate. I'll try to explain all the key points in order. Here is the scamming history of Lisa Richard. Her subreddit was created in March of 2023. Subsequently, it hosts a plethora of her content. One of the first scams I could find was a screenshot of a post she made on TikTok, dated December 2022. It appears she had a bruise on her eyelid. The caption asked for money to get a hotel for her and her son. Lisa claimed the injury was the result of domestic violence, but users pointed out that she used makeup to fabricate the mark. Another early example I could find of Lisa's deception was a post on the sub from a year ago. The user presented some of Lisa's lies. One about claiming to be a nurse sometime around 2022. Then she claimed her father died and needed money for cremation.
Father died.
In January 2023, she alleged her son had brain cancer, again asking for money.
Through the chemo and surgeries and everything like that, or should I? Guys, if you don't want to help me, then don't help.
Lisa gets exposed for being with her father on live after she calls him dad.
It's okay.
She then argued the man she was with was an Uber driver named Thaddy.
No, yeah,
maintaining
Thaddy.
She called him Thad and that the viewers can believe what they want when being called out.
I'm gonna send it, so it doesn't even matter. It's okay.
Not okay.
Now look, you guys are writing daddy. Listen to me, guys. The Uber driver's name is Sad. I've been calling him Thaddy. I'm not really sure how it's spelled. But when you get an Uber driver, you get his name.
Claus, we're doing a flashback.
Saddy.
Lisa flashback for the newbies.
But believe what you guys want.
In March, a user in the subreddit found a suspicious TikTok profile made by a person named Melinda. The account posted a video stating they spent their entire 401k and life savings as a result of helping the homeless, asserting that she needed money to continue her good deeds.
Hi, my name is Melinda. I help the homeless people, and I go out every day,
right,
cold,
Scammy?
hot, no matter what it is. I give them blankets.
It doesn't sound like Lisa at all.
I give
Boy, this
them
looks really
whatever
familiar.
they need. I have
This stuff looks
exhausted my
familiar.
401k, and I've also exhausted my life savings.
Melinda also claimed she had a daughter named Annabelle who was killed.
And my daughter, she got murdered in Baltimore. She was in Baltimore. She shouldn't have been there.
No, it wasn't Kim. It was Lisa.
And, she got murdered. They found her in an
Kim wasn't even
abandoned
around
house,
then.
And the person that did it still has never been caught. So
She made a horrible attempt at lying about having a thyroid
Oh
surgery as well.
no.
M100, I had thyroid surgery, and I did like a sleeping lab, and I woke up about an hour ago now, but my throat, I just don't sound like I used to.
Many comments on the Reddit post drew
So, in case you don't understand what's going on there, people were onto her. They knew that she was behind this Melinda account, right? They knew it. And she was trying to get away with it, so she tried to use a voice changer. But even with the voice changer, you could still tell it's her. And again, this sounds so familiar. I feel like there's some things going on right now. It's really weird. It's really weird. I think there's some people playing out a whole Melinda scenario right now. Really strange. But anyway, she didn't want people to know that she was behind that Melinda account. And so she used a voice changer. And she stayed in the dark, and she used masks, fake masks and stuff, so people wouldn't know it was her. And so, yes, this is the Melinda voice. We'll listen to it again, because this part's a classic. And look, I am not mocking or making fun of anybody who has had to have thyroid surgery, okay? Because people who have had thyroid surgery do not end up sounding like a robot afterwards anyways. But that's what Lisa was claiming, all right? I'm not laughing at anybody or has thyroid problems or any of that, all right? Yeah, I just don't sound like I used to. Oh my God. Her name back then was Angels Move in Silence. This is really
Melinda
weird.
also claimed she had a daughter named Annabelle who was killed.
And my daughter, she got murdered in Baltimore. She was in Baltimore. She shouldn't have been there. And she got murdered. They found her in an abandoned house.
That was awful.
And the person that did it still has never been caught. So
She made a horrible attempt at lying about having a thyroid surgery as well.
M100, I had thyroid surgery, and I did like a sleeping lab, and I woke up about an hour ago now, but my throat, I just don't sound like I used to.
Many comments on the Reddit post drew parallels between Melinda and Lisa.
I'll be in Baltimore on Saturday.
Similar even with Melinda's obvious voice changer. Melinda was then exposed to be Lisa when she was tricked into
This
showing
is literally
her face
from Temu.
after comments offered $150 to do
Anyway.
so. Of course, the character of Melinda denied any suspicion of being
This
Lisa
bracelet's
after
from Temu.
viewers recognized her. The account associated with her was one of many Lisa would try to use to receive money.
Okay. Guys, I don't know who you guys think I am or who you
Vacation.
Who
Yeah, look.
you think I am or whatever, but I will show my face. Please don't run at me. All right?
Totally not her. Takes off the glasses, and it's not Lisa anymore.
You guys see me?
It's
In
Melinda
one of Lisa's
now.
live streams around this time, she's in a dark room when you hear her flick a lighter and audibly inhale. This led many viewers to question if she lit a cigarette, which she briskly denied, claiming it was only a candle, going as far as to say people are jumping to the worst conclusions.
If somebody would cash at me $5, I could
a candle.
I could get a transfer, but I don't even have that. I'm not smoking. I lit a candle because I can't really see too good in here.
In the same live, Lisa says her father is in the hospital recovering from open heart surgery. Again, blatantly contradicting her lie about his passing.
He was not.
Lisa's son Jace can also be heard in the background asking her to get off the live, but she completely ignores him.
What the hell's wrong with you people?
Yeah, because I don't like you. Now get off.
Stuff no one on a live, no.
You hope he bites the dust? You know what? You're sick in the head.
Around May, Lisa went live asking for $15 to take Jace to the Science Center. A viewer on the live bought Lisa the tickets only for her not to go. She was called out for not going on Reddit by multiple people and even her sister. Then the user who bought the tickets confirmed they went unclaimed after calling the center. In September, she said Jace had Lyme disease and was in the hospital. Even using a sticker from his school supplies, acting as if it was a visitor's pass to a hospital. Her sister just went on live stream to debunk the lie. In a stream dated November 10th, Lisa admits that lying about her situation makes more money than telling the truth.
I'm not trying to take advantage of anybody, okay? Big Cole passed away, okay? I have kids I have to take care of. And if I get on and I tell the truth, Yins laugh at me. If I get on and put on a show, you send money.
Another post in November shows a clip of Lisa kicking exposed for lying about needing to pay her electric bill.
I remember the headset. Oh, man.
In a live the next day, Lisa claimed she kicked the door due to her daughter bringing quote-unquote strange men into the house.
You guys need to understand. I pay the bills here, okay?
No, she didn't pay any bills there.
She can't be sneaking strange men in my house.
She didn't pay any bills there. That's why she got kicked out and her electric got turned off.
About a fundraiser for $900. Lisa claimed her kid's father had recently passed away when he had been deceased for months before, seeing as his obituary was published in 2020. In January, someone posted another one of her lives where she alleged that she won't be back on TikTok ever.
Okay, I came on to say hi. I also want that this is the last time you're going to see me or Jace on this app.
Oh, right.
Please just stop. It's over and done with.
Of course, it didn't last long. Lisa was back and begging with her outlandish excuses. But just under a month ago, there were posts about Lisa claiming her daughter Abby was pregnant.
Now this
some
was
users saying Abby confirmed it.
Now this was old. This is old. This is when, during the beginning stages of when Abby was pregnant. I think that this was published maybe a little over a year ago. I want to say maybe about 15
But many people were questioning this, as just 5 months ago in September, Lisa was claiming Abby had a hysterectomy. Lisa then changed her story and said that Abby only had one fallopian. The extent Lisa will go for her addiction is shocking and upsetting. I hope Lisa gets
I don't
the
know
help
a lot
she
of
needs,
current
and everyone
stuff
directly
about
affected
Abby,
by her actions can end up in a better situation. But that was a closer look at Lisa's lies and history of degeneration.
So yeah, this was made over a year ago. But even then, like, it was a bunch of old stuff. If you want to look at a bunch of other old stuff, there's an account on TikTok. Hopefully it's still active. I haven't looked at it in a while. Let me see if it's still there. I remember the name of it because I used to look at it all the time. Let me see. And you can, hopefully it's still there because it was really, really good history on this page.
So this one might...
It's there. Okay. So if you want to look, let me make sure that they're still here. All right. If you want to follow... Oh, okay. That's good about Abby. If you want a bunch of historical stuff, this page called Lil Pezzy broken.pez.dispenser has a bunch of old stuff on here, and a bunch of it is broken down into these chapters that are right here. There's a couple that are on its own videos. Like this one is kind of on its own. Yeah, this is so crazy. Listen to this if you haven't heard this whole thing. Angels Move in Silence was her username, and Be Kind XOXOXO.
Hi, my name is Melinda. I help the homeless people, and I go out every day,
No,
cold,
cinnamon.
hot, no matter what it is. I give them blankets, I give them
Right.
pillows, I give them whatever they may need.
Sure, she did.
I have exhausted my 401k.
401k.
And I've also exhausted my life savings.
Life savings.
I just need some help. If anybody can help me,
I'll
I'd
show you
really
the
like to continue to help them. I also rent rooms for the homeless people.
Oh.
That, that they have kids. I need to rent them a room for the night so that they're not freezing out in the cold. And my Cash App's in my bio. If anybody can help me, just a few dollars goes a long way. I would really appreciate it. I would really like to continue doing this.
Oh, yeah.
If you could help me, I'd
So
really
nice of
appreciate
her, right?
it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, and God bless you all.
Because you could hear you could hear that in the background, and that was in her regular videos. And then there are these chapters. Let me see. Same PayPal. So there's a Melinda that has the same PayPal as Lisa. Isn't that weird? This Melinda account appears, and she's the same PayPal address as Lisa does. That's weird. How does that happen? Oh, Melinda was a nurse, but now became an addictions counselor, and it's totally not Lisa.
Miss Melanated K.
This is
I work
not
at
Lisa. It's totally somebody different named Melinda.
For addicts. I went to school to be a counselor. Because I have a lot of addiction in my family, and I wanted to help. So pretty much, I don't dispense the medication or anything like that, but I do. Once a month, they have to see their counselor for an hour, and I have about 50 people on my caseload.
Really? 50 people. 50 people on her caseload. This was like 3 years ago.
Yes, 208 Treasures. You do. That's my work PayPal.
Oh, her work PayPal. She has a work PayPal.
That's the right one. That's it. And I'd appreciate if you wouldn't say the name out loud, because it's my work PayPal, and I don't want them coming to try to find me at my work, please. But yes, if you pulled it up, that is exactly the right PayPal. I just don't want them coming to find me at my work. So.
At her work.
We use different names at work.
Oh,
because
different names at work.
we deal with a lot of people that which if you think about it, people have like weird names at work. Like,
what's the issue in the chat? Somebody want to come up and tell me what the issue is? Because I don't know what's going on. And it's not about whatever you're talking about, because I don't see the chat talking about Lisa, like some of you. Something about Sandy Cheeks. What's the problem? Yeah, Rebecca, this is from like 2-3 years ago. Yeah, this is the Melinda stuff. Yeah, nobody, I don't know what's going on. Somebody wants Abby's username. Nah. If you want to find it, go find it yourself. Don't ask in here. All right. We're not talking about, look, y'all asked how Abby was doing. I told you, I don't even really know. Go find out. We're watching this video and it has nothing to do, with that. Okay. So that's the end of it. If it's brought up again, you'll get muted. Thank you.
I work at this one lady. Her name's Veronica Briggs. Who the heck's name? I mean, Veronica Briggs could be a name,
funny.
But it's like you can tell that all the names are made up. They're made up. Through the chemo and surgeries.
Here's where she's claiming that Jace has brain cancer, and it's really awful. No, this is not from today. This is from like 2-3 years ago. We're going back in time, showing some newer people some of the historical stuff here.
And everything like that.
How long has she been scamming? Years.
Or is that giving up? But I also want to let them know that pain.
Let them leave in peace. Mm-hmm.
So it's a hard battle that I battle with every day.
No, is it?
So I'm just not sure.
Some of the stuff is funny. This part is not at all. She's trying to read the chat.
Yes, let him go. He should leave in peace. My son is dead. He passed 2 years ago. That's what I'm thinking. Just let him go in peace.
Let him go in peace. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's done chemo and radiation.
Oh, chemo and radiation. Mm-hmm. Wow.
His next oncology appointment, I think, isn't, what are we in, February? Not until April. April. This kind of tumor he had was diabolo. I couldn't pronounce it. It was like It was like really long and it was really, I'm not crying right now.
Right, Misty. That's what we're trying to say.
Guys, if you don't want to help me, then don't help. Like, I just was asking, like I said, for a couple dollars to get something to eat. That's all I'm asking for.
Oh, this sounds familiar, though. This little crying about something to eat. Right?
I've answered everyone's questions to the best of my ability. I'm not a healthcare professional. I'm just a mother. And
oh, now she's not a nurse anymore. Okay.
And I understand that you guys are very wary of everybody because, you see this all the time. And people should be ashamed of themselves because the real people that need help can't get it because
they should.
I'm getting backlash for people that got scammed from other people.
Yeah, people should be ashamed of themselves.
And yes, everyone is struggling, yes. My camera's blurry. I apologize.
Yeah, this makes me angry seeing this again.
And I would be completely transparent with you. Nobody has sent me not even 50 cents. So I have nothing still for when he wakes up. So he through the chemo and the surgery.
Robot, how unfortunate. So here is the Melinda thyroid surgery robot episode. I'm sorry if I laugh. This part I am going to laugh at. Yes, she does, Misty, but she does not have custody of any of them. 2 are adults and 2 are minors. Crystal. Yeah, I'll try to remember Dream.
M100, I had thyroid surgery, and I did like a sleeping lab, and I woke up about an hour ago now, but my throat, I just don't sound like I used to.
She was trying to disguise her voice so nobody would know it was her. He tried to come back on as Melinda. I watched her back then. Oh my god.
M100, I had thyroid surgery, and I did like a sleeping lab, and I woke up about an hour ago now, but my throat, I just don't sound like I used to.
All because she was trying to be a different person. She wanted everybody to believe she was Melinda and not Lisa anymore. She tried really, really hard to be this other person. And you know why she was trying to be another person? People found out that her son did not have brain cancer, and she was getting a lot of backlash on TikTok. Lisa was. People were very, very angry. They were not donating. They were calling her out on every live she came on, about her lying about her son having brain cancer. So she tried to come back on and scam by just like creating a new account, calling it Melinda, and pretending to be a different person. But the problem was, people could still hear her voice. She has a very distinctive voice. They still knew it was her. She wouldn't show her face. Like everybody knew it was her. But she was really, really trying to disguise it. She used that little mask thing, and she tried to use this voice changer because she did not want people to know, it was her. Finally, and it's in one of these chapters, in one of the lives, she was so desperate for money, and this went on for a while. People were offering her money to show her face because they knew it was her, right? They knew it was her. And one of the people in the chat, I think, said that they would send her $100 if she would show her face. And or somebody said $50, and somebody said I'll throw in another $50 or something like that. So she said that she would show her face to prove that she was not Lisa because she wanted that $100. And you will see what happens when she reveals herself. It's one of these upcoming videos here. It's not that one. Oh, okay. There's this story first. Melinda paid $129 for a homeless woman and her 2 kids to have a place to stay, I think it was, or something. But she didn't have enough money to feed her own kids then. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
It's not for me. I take my money that I make, that I work for.
I'll show you the again.
And give it to the homeless. Why do I give it to the homeless? Because I told the story. Yeah, Cat Gab too. I make way too much to get food assistance. I give it to the homeless because I told a story. I don't know if you was in here, pretty big bitch Kate. There was a lady, and she had 2 babies.
People are already saying, if you can see that, show your face then, liar. Like
she was gonna be sleeping outside tonight. She had no.
People were calling her out back then. They were saying, show your face. You make no sense. Look, show your face then, liar. Why are you giving homeless money if you aren't financially stable?
I went.
So
I got her a hotel room for $129. It was everything I had and fact, I had to call my mother to cash at me $10 more because I didn't even have the $129.99 plus tax to put her in that room. But I wasn't going to let her and them babies, especially a newborn baby and a toddler, sleep on the side of a room.
Somebody here was trying to get her to turn her camera on. Can you turn your cam on? I think it might help people, what does it say, relate more if they can see you. They were just trying to get her to turn her camera on because they were trying to, call her out for being Lisa and not Melinda.
Put her under a bridge. I wasn't. Not that I wanted to give them, my, all my money, but I don't know. Maybe I was raised in a different time.
Look. This person, Chrissy here, was calling her out. Look up her videos. Their name's Angels Move in Silence. That was her other name before Melinda. That was her name when she was Lisa. That was her name when she lied about Jace having brain cancer. So this person's trying to tell people, like, no, this is Lisa. This is Angels Move in Silence. That was her name. So there are people in here who know. Oh, yeah, this is where she says the awful things about her daughter named Annabelle, who unalived, who also is, guess what? Imaginary. Doesn't exist.
Can somebody please kick this person out? My daughter didn't get murdered. See, this is why I can't do this. Anyway.
Yeah, it was her cat's name.
My cat is pinned at the top of my...
No, Lisa doesn't have a twin.
Thing. I just pinned it. If anybody can spare, like I said, $1, $2, $5, anything just to get me through work today, to get my son through tonight.
Oh, work today. She had a job then again too, right? Mm-hmm. She didn't have no job then either.
I would greatly, you have no idea, appreciate it.
Thank you, Tennessee. Not really, Barbie.
No,
we're just calling her that.
Start the WOOEB. No, you're not wrong for asking about my daughter. The person underneath you had said, can you explain how your daughter died? And the person underneath you said, because she did it with like the rolling eye emojis. So it wasn't you, sweetie, that
Cash App me.
said anything wrong. The person underneath you had said, because she did it with like, the faces with the rolling the eyes. So that's why I said that it wasn't you at all, ma'am. And my daughter, she got murdered in Baltimore. She was in Baltimore. She shouldn't have been there. And she got murdered. They found her in an abandoned house. And the person that did it still has never been caught. So,
an imaginary daughter and an imaginary perpetrator. Interesting. Yeah, one of her Cash App names was like in memory of Annabelle. There was no Annabelle.
Cat, it happened about probably, it'll be 2 years this summer. It'll be 2 years this June 25th. So.
Anybody know what June 25th is? This is a trivia question. Yep, it's Lisa's birthday. That's when she said the anniversary of her child's death was, or unalive was. Isn't that something? Ironic, huh? Yeah, one of her many birthdays. Yeah. All right. So this is where she did get trolled on TikTok. She was told if she showed her face, they would send her 150. I remember being 100, but maybe it was 150. I know a couple of people in the comments said they each were going to throw in $50 or whatever. So it was supposed to be like 100, $150. She said she would show her face to prove that she is not Lisa. She believed them, and she showed her face, and none of them paid her anything. Because they were all like, haha, we knew you were Lisa all along. You were lying, so we're not going to pay you. So this is where she reveals herself, and she's totally not Lisa. She's Melinda, right? Oh, right, Michelle, the Red Lobster birthday dinner. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Guys, I don't know
So sorry,
who
Janice.
you guys think I am or who you think I look like, who you think I am or whatever, but I will show my face.
Okay.
Just because I'm trusting that whoever said they would send $100 will send it, because I could really use that until tomorrow when, I get paid.
Get paid.
So I'm like I said, just kind of
another imaginary job.
They'll do that, but I'm gonna just show my face, but just please don't laugh at me, okay? Because I'm old, so please don't laugh at me, all right?
Totally not her. Totally not her. Her hair's down and there's no glasses.
You guys see me?
Totally not Lisa. It's Melinda, right? You think she fooled anybody with that? People are saying, it's you. Look.
I've been talking.
Wait.
I don't wear glasses since I'm in my room and it's dark. I don't wear glasses.
She says I don't wear glasses. They're saying in the comments, where are your glasses?
Above me was just hurting my eyeballs. Guys, I do not wear glasses.
No, wait.
I've been talking. I don't wear glasses.
Want to see the reveal again. Here. Right here. Somebody right here in the comments says, Angels move in silence. It's you. They call her out. They're like, hello. They call her out right away. They're like, yeah, it's you. Angels move in silence. Lisa.
I've been talking. I don't wear glasses since I'm in my room and it's dark.
And you can see the reflection glasses.
My eyeballs.
Oh, her eyeballs.
Guys, I do not wear glasses. I did everything everybody asked me to do. They said, can you talk? I said, yes, but my throat hurts. I've been talking for like an hour and 40 minutes. Okay, guys. Look, I'd help with another 50. That way she can prove these people wrong. I need money to eat lunch for today, to feed my son tonight, to eat lunch for tomorrow. And hopefully, if I get enough, go and help some of the people that need hats, gloves, things like that.
Look, that's because everybody knows who you are now. They're not going to help you.
I was just hopelessly dreaming.
Because we all know who she really is.
Like I said, if anybody can send anything to the Cash App, since they lied to me.
They're calling her out.
They said they'd send 100, then they upped it to 150. They didn't even send me 50 cents.
This was some of the stuff with Thaddy, the Uber driver. This is the reason they call him Thaddy, in case you didn't know. Because and this clip is a little weird. I don't know if it shows the whole thing, but basically she said she needed money for an Uber, and people sent her money for an Uber, and she said, I'll even show you on live stream that I'm getting into an Uber. My dad's not taking me. He's sick. My dad's not taking me. He's sick or something. Like, I need to. She got into the car, and he started talking, and she slipped up and called him daddy. And then everybody in the chat started calling her out and saying, wait a minute, You said you were in an Uber. You said your dad wasn't taking you. We just heard you call him daddy. She said, oh, no, I didn't call him daddy. I called him Thaddy. His name is Thad. Thaddy, that's his name. That's my Uber driver's name. So that's where the name Thaddy came from. If you see people calling him Thaddy, that's because she called him Thaddy.
Do I know someone named Thaddy?
Oh, I think this was later on that night. So later on that night, after she called him Thaddy and all of that, people were calling her out for it and asking her, like, do you know somebody named Thaddy and what's going on with this Thaddy stuff and all that?
I know someone named Thaddy.
Yeah, people were making usernames like Thaddy the Uber Daddy and all kinds of stuff going in her chat. Look,
hurt nobody, guys.
Look, Thaddy the Uber Daddy. They said, I just sent 5 roses. Can I please have a 5-star review now?
Daddy, she's going to treat you like a stranger. Because I don't know who Thaddy is.
Oh.
Thaddy, I'm sorry if I know you. I don't know who you are.
Oh, she's acting like she doesn't have any clue what anybody's talking about now.
Oh, Thaddy, you threw them making fun of me. Okay. Thank you for them anyway.
Look, Thaddy the Uber Daddy says, Melinda, it's me.
Is this some kind of running joke that I'm not in on or something? Am I fat? Am I fatty? Is that why you guys are calling me fatty?
Oh. Yeah, just like she didn't show her debit card today and claim it was her work ID. That one was kind of hard to understand. Now, this is from March of 2023. So this is from over 2 years ago. And read what this says. Melinda reveals she's really Lisa. Have we done our job getting her to stop, or should we be on the lookout for a Brenda that's pregnant living under a bridge with a smoke detector beeping in the background? They were being facetious there. So this is over 2 years ago.
And still there never seems to be a single penny
for Snapchat or PayPal, anything. I'm not gonna be begging for anything. Let's just say that. You guys can hold me to that. And like I said, I apologize. I got it way in over my head, and you know, money's been hard recently, and you know, and like I said at the beginning, nobody's gonna stop doing this until everybody. And I know you guys can't control everybody, and you're trying to you know, stop. You're trying to stop who you can stop and warn people of the scammer. But this is never going to stop until the people don't give money anymore.
Hear that?
That's the only way it's going to stop. Because, you know, I mean, who can I use as an example? Let's just use nothing against Megan. I've never met her, never watched her live, nothing.
Definitely.
But she's going to get on here every day. If she's leaving here every day with $50, she's going to do that because people are giving her money. You know what I mean? If people didn't give her money, she would. Yes, baby, I'll go. Just give me one side. They can't see me and I know, but they can't. I'm getting off in a minute. Hey, JC, I'm getting off in a minute to order a Grubhub for dinner, okay?
Oh.
But they couldn't see me because the lights were off because of the dog, so.
Yep, a little bit.
But,
Yeah, Mom, I'm just trying to talk to my friend on VR and I can't.
how is my son's health? He's good. He's good. If you weren't in here, yeah, Austin. Austin's another one. He's not going to ever get off here because
he got off.
people give him money.
Force them off.
You know what I mean? He's not going to say, oh, shoot, I got to go work and get a job when he can stand in front of his phone and make...
Shadow
I mean,
is
he was
healthy
making enough to
and
buy
happy with in a
damn
home.
Jordan shoes.
Adopted.
No, I mean, and I understand why that infuriates people, but I can promise you I've never made enough to buy anywhere close to Jordan shoes. Not that I would.
Really?
I'd buy them for my son or something, but we're not materialistic like that. He doesn't need Jordan shoes, you know, and he knows that, but you know what I'm getting at, you know? It just...
Guess what? He gets whatever brand shoes he wants
It's not going
now.
to stop until everybody stops giving to them and they get on 5-10 times and they're like, shit, I made $1 today, or I made $5 today, and then they're going to be like, well, I got to do something else, and then that's when it will stop, you know? But it's hard. It's hard to do, you know? It is. But I just, like I said, I just wanted to tell you guys that I was sorry.
Oh, no, she is a little bit.
I know you guys probably aren't going to believe me. You'll see it in my actions. Okay? Can you just at least please give me that? Let me show you with my actions. Okay? Please. Let me show you.
She shows us with her actions, don't she?
I can talk to you guys. I'm not going to post my Cash App, ask for anything, you know, ask for gifts, ask for nothing. Just, can you give me that chance at least? And then if I start doing it again or whatever, and you guys think I was full of shit, then get back on my ass. That's fine. Just get right back on my ass. But can you please just give me that?
You miss Melinda, Melinda. I'll show you where to watch, though.
Please give me that, okay? That I won't be on begging anymore or asking for anything anymore. I promise. I'm not going to do it. And I apologize. And like I said, anybody who felt like, you know, they gave me money and they don't think it was used for what it was supposed to be, like I said, it was used for good. It was used for food. It was used for, you know, an Uber. It was used for something. It wasn't used towards something crazy like a party night or... yeah, something that you guys wouldn't approve of. I understand. Be skeptical.
That's true, Barbie.
I understand that. I would be the same way. But just give me a chance. I promise. I will prove to you guys that I...
Give her a chance.
Can come on here, be... quote unquote friends with you guys, because I know we're not friends in real life, but have a conversation with you guys, you know, things like I won't ask. I'm not going to ask for anything. That's just the bottom line. No gifts, no money, no cash apps, no nothing. Can
really?
Please, you just give me that, please. And I'm sorry, like I said, that I cried so much. I'm just depressed. It's depression. That's what it is, you know? So I'm sorry about that.
It says, keep up the good work, everyone. And again, you can see the date there at the bottom. 3/17/23. She's still doing the same stuff, even after all those apologies and promising that she wouldn't be on here doing this stuff anymore. I'm not sure if there's more videos about Lisa on this account. It's pretty much that's pretty much most of the ones about Lisa. There's other random things on here, but some people did ask to see the account again. It's an old account. There hasn't been anything posted for a very long time. But this account is just wonderful for looking at some history. You can see it is broken.pez.dispenser. I hope this account never gets deleted or deactivated or anything. Yeah, there is one of Sean. Looks like there is one of Sean. Feel free to check out this account. I believe that I have already saved all of the videos about Lisa on my device, just in case anything happens to them or happens to this account, because this is some history that needs to be preserved and looked at again every now and then and brought to light. And even though it was a long time ago, it's important for people to know the history here and how long this has been going on. Very important. Because things haven't changed. If things had changed, we wouldn't be dredging up a bunch of past stuff, right? We wouldn't keep throwing it up in somebody's face. But the facts are that all of this nonsense has continued, and it's actually gotten worse. Thank you, Barbie. Yeah, she's gotten worse. So yeah, it's bad. It's bad. So yeah, if you want to check out this account. Also go to Glawkster, GLAWKSTER, I believe it is, on YouTube, if you want to watch the other video. Someone also reminded me to bring up something. There was a lady who had purchased off of a wish list that Lisa had back when she had the apartment and Jace was living with her and he was doing his homeschooling and all of that. And she had a wish list where she wanted a desk and I believe some a headset and a couple of other things. And this lady, it was very expensive. The desk was expensive and stuff. So the items were delivered by Amazon, but somehow she claimed that the desk got stolen. And it was not delivered. Like, it was stolen from her doorstep, which I find highly unlikely. A desk is going to be in a huge box. She's home all the time, so she would have gotten like a notification that it was delivered. I mean, it just seems highly unlikely. So the woman ordered another desk set, and this time she had it delivered to, I believe, her parents' house, because she didn't want it to get stolen again, and she thought it might be safer to go to their house. So that's how she ended up getting it. Well, I know for a fact that the headphones that were ordered off the wish list, Lisa ended up using those. Jace did not. When Jace moved in with the Guardians, this person was trying to coordinate to get the desk moved to the Guardian's house. Because, that was his desk and he had only had it for a few months at that point. But then there was a live stream where you could see this desk in the background and you could see that there were a number of insects all on and around the desk. And there was a whole bunch of trash and junk piled all over it. It wasn't Jace's stuff because he was already gone. I believe it was Lisa's stuff. And it looked like it was pretty much ruined. I think there might have even been some stuff spilled on it, possibly nail polish and some other things. So the person that had bought the desk decided that they weren't going to, they were no longer going to try to continue to coordinate having the desk moved over to the Guardian's house for him to use because it could be infested with something. It was around animal feces and things like that, roaches, it didn't look like it was in good condition like it had been. So it's really sad because people have bought things for, Lisa and her family, and they've all ended up destroyed. And when Lisa left there, she didn't take that with her. She left it behind. And again, the desk was not that old. It was only there for a couple of months. And within a couple of months, it was destroyed. She doesn't even take care of the things that people use their hard-earned money to pay for. Oh, really, Dreamwalker? Okay, it might be the person that brought it up. Because I saw them bring it up when we were watching some of these videos, and I wanted to make sure I mentioned it, but I thought I would do that at the end. Yes, and she had some kind of pots and pans, and I think she sold them. Some of them I think she ruined. herself. She didn't know how to cook. Oh, you asked me to talk about a Dream Walker. Okay. Yeah, it was really okay. Kane Corso. Yeah, I mean, a really good. I've talked to that person in the past a while ago. I think we talked by email. Because there were a couple people. It might have been. I think it was you, and there was also another person that bought her cleaning supplies as well. And like they sent me the receipts and everything, proving that they bought these things. So it's not made up. Like these people, there was a lady that most certainly bought. There were people that bought a desk and a headset and some other supplies and cleaning supplies and lots of stuff. There were and they've sent me all the receipts from Amazon, so I know that they're not just like making this stuff up. Right, Kane? We talked, and it was yes, it was a wireless keyboard. Yep, a wireless keyboard, and it was supposed to be for his schooling, and she said she never saw him with it. And I'm sorry to say, Kane Corso, she may have sold that. I will tell you that there are a lot. Do you know that Lisa, who did Lisa say bought him that Oculus? Here's a little trivia question. Who does Lisa say bought that Oculus? Yep, the desk. Yeah, she said she bought that Oculus, right? Mm-hmm. You want to know who bought the Oculus? His paternal grandmom, his guardian. No. The grandmother, the paternal grandmother, the guardian. No, she bought that. You know what else Jace got that was really cool? He got one of those hoverboard things. She even put out a video on YouTube recently where I think he's like riding on it for a little, for a second or two. It was really, really cool. In that video for a couple seconds, that's the only time you ever see him riding on it. After that, it disappeared. His paternal grandparents bought that for him too. One of them hoverboards. Yeah. Lisa sold it. Lisa sold it or traded it. Because it was like gone within days after he got it. I'll tell you another story. Jace does chores and earns money. He works, does little chores like kids do, and earns money. He also helps elderly people by cutting their grass and stuff like that. And he makes a little money. And over time, he's been saving up money because he wanted to get a PS5. And when he has a goal in mind like that of something he wants to buy, I mean, he doesn't spend the money. He knows he saves it. He knows how to save money more than Lisa does. He saved up $250 toward it. And once he had that $250 saved up, his guardian said that she was so proud of him for doing that and for working hard to earn that. And she made sure that she put the rest of the money toward it to make sure he got it right away. Both of the children, Lisa wants to say that these guardians are taking care of them for the survivor benefits and for the money. They work. They're older, but they still work. They don't need that money to take care of those children. Does it help? Sure. They eat very well. Okay? They're growing boys, and you know how growing boys, teenage boys, will eat you out of house and home, right? So, but what I'll tell you is every month there's money put into savings accounts for those boys. And that's something that they would have never had with Lisa. It's a very small portion of any of those survivor benefits that, are, that they make sure they have what they need, They make sure they have what they need out of that. Enough food, enough clothes, enough school supplies, stuff for their games, different things, right? But anything extra goes into savings accounts for those boys. So, are you kidding me? She's back on right now. Does anybody know which account she's on? Does anybody know which account? Exactly, Andrea. So, it'll be nice for those kids to have that. They can use that savings account when they turn 18. They can use it maybe toward going to school or buying their first car or maybe getting this. I'm trying to look for what it is. Yeah, I know, but I'm looking for which. Oh, or learn the hard way. Okay, give me 1 second. She still need a ride home from work at 11:30 at night or something? Sounds like she's at a party.
I have a phone, guys, a hotspot on a different phone. That's how the music's on, too.
Oh, my gosh.
A different phone.
A different phone. What, your work phone? Is it a work phone?
Okay, hold on a second. Because I ain't in the mood now. Guys, that's PayPal on the screen, not Cash App. Hey, Carly. Hey, Carly. I bet I ain't. How much you want to bet, Carly, that I ain't? How much? How much?
Right.
Who wants to bet? Who wants to bet that I will not be sleeping outside? Who? Who wants to bet? Okay, so who's going to hold the $30?
Hold the $30?
I bet I won't.
What's she talking about?
I know too many people to be sleeping outside, not being cocky.
Before she was kind of saying, I don't have anybody.
Acting like idiots,
I don't have anything.
Like, you have no idea. Your mama.
What? Now she's acting all cocky. Before she was crying, I don't have anybody.
I don't have Cash App, sweetie. I have Chime, PayPal, and Apple Pay. I'll put the poll up for Apple Pay. I bet I won't. I'm not saying it again. I guess we'll just wait and see. Okay, that's it. We'll just wait and see, okay? We'll wait and see, okay? Nobody's gonna let me live with them. I'm just a ghetto child trying to make it. I'm just a ghetto child trying to make it. I need money to eat, honey.
Eat?
What do you mean now? No Venmo either, but you can do the Visa Plus to the PayPal. Who's Jay? What's this thing with this Jay guy? What's the thing? Can anybody tell me what the thing is with this Jay guy? Like what the, thing is with that? I'm at my house. No. And guess what? The pizza shop I order from is open till 2 a.m. actually. So, wow. I don't know where you guys get 11, everything's closed. Well, the person that said that, listen here. You don't live by me, okay? And, if it's closed by you, I'm sorry, but they're not closed by me. Hey, M Miles 80, mind your own business, okay? Go find something to do. Ain't bedtime for you, life. It's open until 2. It's called Genios. Genoes. Google it. They're open until 2.
I don't know who's playing music.
Yeah, I'm for real. I'm not for fake. I've never been to Kensington. I'll never go to Kensington.
Kensington is in Philadelphia. I don't know why people think.
I would need? Your mother's a cocky bee. Like, who do you
Kensington
think
is
you're
like
talking
6 hour
to,
drive
man,
away
with
from
your
her,
fake
so I don't
ass
know why
page?
people think that, because Kensington is in Philadelphia. She's in Pittsburgh.
Not
It's 6
really,
hours
Hannah.
away.
Not really. I'm very
I don't know why
aggravated,
people
you
say
know?
that.
I don't. Abigail's mom, honey, I don't. Yeah, I gotta change that. I don't even like his song. Have you looked at your eyes? No, I'm leaning over, though. I didn't. $2.03. When I went up to the store to try to get smokes before they closed, honey, I had 3 cents. And I literally looked at it. I literally looked at it as I was rounding the corner, and I said, "These motherfuckers," is what came out of my mouth.
What?
Thank you,
I don't know,
love,
Rocky.
with the moon emoji, honey. I need $2 liabilities. I don't know what the fuck that means. No, they didn't. Karma, they actually didn't. There's no way that's possible. I'm not even going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with you because it's impossible. So, whatever. And what's the receipt?
Someone told her to stay with Melinda?
That's so, what's his name? Stallone's brother saying, I gave her $200 with the same line he uses for everybody. That's your receipt. Everything was a lie. What's a lie? What's a lie? Hold on a second. These guys fucking kill me, dude. They just want everything to be a lie because they're fucking losers, dude. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Hold on a second. I don't even know why I bother doing this for these fucking clowns. Hater ass clowns. And not all you guys, just the haters. You guys see what that says? What's that say? What's that say? Hold on a minute. Hold on. Hold on. I'll show you. I'll show you, clown. Hold on. Where'd it fucking go? Hold on. What's it say? What's it say? What's it say?
No, it's backwards.
What's it say? Hold
I don't
on.
know what it says.
Hold on, clown. Hold on. Get the fuck on there. Holy fuck, dude. I'm gonna have to turn this fucking thing off. I don't even know why I bother. Why do I bother? Who knows? Hold on. What's that say? What's that say?
Wi-Fi
What's it
something.
say? Where the fuck did it go now? There we go. Right here. I'm just gonna click it. What's it say? What's that say? Mobile hot spot on. Do you see that? That is how I had internet.
Oh.
Hooked on phonics worked for me. Now, keep saying I'm
That's
lying about shit I'm
questionable.
not lying about. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. I love when you guys say that, and I can prove you wrong every time because it shows how much you guys make up shit and twist shit. I've said it 100 times. I am using a phone. The fuck do I have to lie about? Would I be upset about the internet not working up there?
You've been upset
Nothing
about
to
the
fucking
internet
lie
not
about. I don't
working
care
all
what you
day.
think. How about that?
What the heck? She was bitching and complaining about the Wi-Fi not working all day and how her brother took the
And not
Wi-Fi
all of
box.
you, the people in the chat, some of them that are running their mouths.
Yes, football head.
All the time. It's the same ones every effing day, every effing
Me.
account.
I think it's me. I think she's
So
talking
you're
about
like,
me.
God damn, man.
Shout me out,
The fuck
Lisa.
off it, bro.
Shout me out, Lisa.
So I don't listen to Master P. He makes me ghetto and bowdy. You know what I mean?
What?
Yes, he makes me ghetto and bowdy. I didn't even touch anything. I literally just went in this and fucking showed. Hotspot's on. Why would it be on? I'm the only one here. Why would it be on? Oh, because I need it for internet?
Whose hotspot would you
To
be
try to get
connecting to?
food? Oh, well,
You have to be
right, let's do
connecting to
this,
somebody.
All right, let's do this, okay?
You
So
have
if
to
anybody wants to help,
you
it
have
would
to
be
be
appreciated,
connecting to
okay?
somebody's
Let me get the
hotspot.
pull up, and then I'm going to do that in a second. Hold on a second.
Yes,
I'm
Misty.
gonna get the pull up, and I'm going to do something. Show you guys something.
Masterpiece fault.
How do I get the pull? Hold on one second. I'm aggravated as a MF, dude. Because right when I was getting ready to get on, this wonderful lady, the poll's already up. This wonderful lady did something rude, which they've been doing all day.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to think of how I want to retaliate. I'm going to, for sure. I'm going to. Frauditor doing that with my phone numbers crossed the line yesterday. And, yeah.
Oh, it's way more
I'm not
than a
sitting
year.
back anymore doing.
I was just showing videos from
sorry.
2022 and
That's all I'm gonna say
2023.
about it. There will be retaliation, though.
She's not getting her son back. She
For
lost
sure.
all her rights to her son.
Just haven't decided. So here's this lady. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, it's a text down
Hold on.
number.
Let me make
She
sure I
can
get
easily
the first one. Hold on.
all she has to
Give
do
me
is
1
click a
second.
button and get a new number.
We'll go through a couple of these, okay, guys? Okay, great. Lovely. Is this the first one she did? Hold on. Yep, here it is. Lisa. Now, what time does that say? Let me look. It's because my things are there. I don't know. 11 something. I don't know. I saw your video and got $40 if you
No,
need
it's
it.
not sad to hear, actually. He's with the paternal grandparents, and he's doing wonderfully.
Really? If
wonderfully.
You... My fucking sticker. Hold on. If you're
Safe,
serious, I would
happy,
really
loved.
appreciate it. Where at? I said, I have Apple Pay right on this number. If you could, or I have PayPal Chime. That's all I have, honey. I think I'll die if you actually send it. Because I've been getting fucked with all day, right? So, hold on a minute. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Hold on. Let's keep going.
Yeah, she could be. Is she messaging herself here? Because he seemed like a little sus.
Because they've been playing with me all day long. So I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Are you okay? It's going to take me a minute. Sorry. I'm in the middle of something. Blah, 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 fucking blah. End of the story. Let me just get to it. End of the fucking story is this bitch. Is this it? Where's the fucking end of the story? Hold on. This lovely, wonderful lady.
Does she think that this is really a story? Good evening.
Is this it? Oh, yep, right here.
It's not really a story.
So as you can see, anybody who has an iPhone, she read this one, said that, and then what's here, guys? It's not delivered. What does that mean? She blocked me. She literally wrote all that to block me. They've been doing it all day, all effing day, and that's why there's going to be retaliation, because I'm still hungry and no food, and the people who are supposed to give a fuck, or who write me and say, I give a fuck, don't say that I give a fuck. You don't. Because you're not helping me fucking get nothing to eat. You're letting these assholes win. And no.
Right,
no,
Yoba?
No. Here's another one. Here's another motherfucker. Here you go. Here's another one. Wants to DoorDash me. I said, I want DoorDash, but I have to go to work. It's before I went to work.
Yeah,
what
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, what is she trying to prove? That she's scamming people behind the scenes?
Can you order me hooks, fish, and
Good
chicken?
job, Lisa. You're
Chicken
proving that
tenders,
you're trying to scam people behind the
guys,
scenes.
What does it mean?
Good
Say
job.
it all together. Blocked.
Look, she wanted hooks, fish, and chicken.
Man.
That place is expensive.
They're doing it to make me mad, okay? And it doesn't. I guess they think I like yell at the phone or something. No, not at all. Like I said, I don't expect the money until I get the money.
Thank you for proving, Lisa, that you are constantly trying to scam people behind the scenes.
They're a 70-year-old woman who doesn't know how to use the pay apps, okay? They got to wait for their grandson or their granddaughter, okay? And they're going to get $50. It's always the same. As soon as I hear that, as soon as the lady says,
no,
I'm an old woman who's 70, blocked, don't even give a shit, blocked. So, and it's every time. Every time. It happened today on text now. So it happens all the time. They keep coming up with nothing original. It's all that right there. Oh, but we got one that
she's proving all the stuff that she's saying
today.
In her begs and scams.
He said they contacted me and said, I'd like to help you. I said, okay, can you help? They said, I have to ask my aunt. I said, what the fuck you asking your aunt? I said, what? They said, oh, because I'm too young to have my own money yet. Blocked. So now since I said about the old people, now we're going to be underage. Get the fuck out. Like, stop it. And like I said, these are older, 32 to 60 white women. White women between 32 and 60 doing this shit.
How do you know that, Lisa?
Doing this shit. That's my analytics. I can look and see. That's what they are. 90% white women doing this. Middle-aged white women.
I'm just saying, how does she know any of that?
Grow up. For fucking real, dude. I don't care if I don't have nowhere to live or whatever the fuck I got going on. I don't sit there and do this shit to people. You don't troll somebody who's fucking hungry. You don't do that to people. Okay? You don't do that. You don't fucking do that. Somebody's hungry.
How about you don't lie about your dad on a live and you don't lie about your children on a live and being sick?
No, you don't do this shit, man.
You don't lie about fucking Easter baskets.
Okay? Block me. Go away. Don't sit in my chat. Don't text me. Like, you don't like me so much that you go out of your way
she needs to get out
and bother me
of the apartment where they're at.
And email me and sit in every chat I have. I don't like Nicole. Guess how many lives I've been in of Nicole's? Guess how many I've watched or been in?
Right, Misty?
That's how many. 0. You wouldn't catch me dead in one of those because I don't like her. Right? I don't want to listen to her. It's very simple. I don't get it, man. I
Right,
don't fucking get
Stacy?
it, dude.
She acts like we're the problem
really
when we
don't get it. I don't
know
fucking get it at
who
all.
the actual
If anyone wants
problem
to
is
help,
here,
the
right?
pool's there,
And it's
Apple
not
Pay time,
us. It's
and
not
TikTok
us.
Lisa R is PayPal. If anybody can help, I am gonna order food. And if you send the money, I will give you proof if you want proof. I'm ordering the food.
But she went to Nicole's house yesterday, right? That's what I heard.
And
anyway.
like I said, if you want to look it up, you can see that they're open till 2.
Nobody wants to look it up. Nobody needs to look it up.
Brittany sent 2 cents.
You're just proving that you're scamming people, Lisa.
A penny. So I got 3 pennies. So you guys heard the phone going off like crazy? Pennies. Okay? So, okay, hold on a second. 1K in here at midnight. Everybody's still going to help me eat. Let me get this screen recorded real quick. They're going on every fucking dude, off every one of my fucking pages. Let me scroll real quick. When you're blocked, don't cry. Don't come to me in my email.
Why would anybody cry about being blocked?
At all. I will cuss you the
Yeah, I
fuck
heard
out.
that, Kelly.
I promise you I will. That is a promise.
Why would anybody cry about being blocked?
No, I'm going in the PayPal. So the people that are sending pennies, I can just watch. Just watch. Let me get the code.
Code? She getting ready to dox someone. I'm not going to show the screen just in case she does try to like put somebody's name up there or something.
Deborah Vantine. She's a nutball. You're a nut, ma'am. You are a fucking nut. Please remember to take your medication. Brittany Howes, Houze.
Does she know that you can put any name you want on Cash App?
I'm praying for you, ma'am.
It doesn't have to be your real legal
That's not
name.
getting me nothing to eat. And you are saying praying that fucking hard.
Does she realize you can put any name
and cigarettes? That is all.
on TikTok and on Cash App and all that?
They're praying so hard, though,
Lisa
guys.
Richard,
Maybe
longtime
God will bring
scammer.
somebody else to order me food. Like, they're fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't have my real name on my Cash App.
I've never met stupider people than on this app. Seriously, never. Never in my life.
So she really thinks she's doing something, and they can literally have anybody's name on there. Thank you, Artsy. Well, she's not showing anything right now, so we'll see.
I'm not playing anymore at all. They need something to eat. It's second day. Not getting nothing to eat. I haven't ate since fucking RJ was here. What's today? Saturday night. I ate half of a hoagie, half of an Italian hoagie. That's what I ate.
Saturday night.
And then nothing since then. Nothing for Easter. Nobody sent nothing.
Oh, nothing for Easter.
But they wanted to message me and ask questions and shit. No. Wow, you're rude, and I'm gonna fucking be rude. Don't message me asking about money and then or ask me a book full of questions. No, ma'am. You don't have a right. That's reserved for the people who send money. Because I'm one person that can't answer everybody. So I answer the people who help. That's who I answer, okay? So if you are, whatever. By that, I don't care. I'm one person, okay? One. And I will answer the people who help their questions, not your random questions. No, sorry
yeah, she's being very loud and aggressive
you can get the fucking,
while on live inside of the apartment. So
that's what you're gonna get.
Is that an indication that maybe her parents are not there? Because she didn't.
You guys haven't gone over
she didn't talk like this inside the apartment when her parents were there.
A lot of you guys that I was talking to today,
especially late at night.
Hey, please go over to my YouTube. Did you get my YouTube? Sending them the link, and they're like, no, let me go look. Keeping Up with Lisa Richard. Go look. You haven't got to subscribe, just go look. That's all I want you to do. Go watch the videos that I put up the past week. And then you tell me why I'm so mad at that woman. And why I say she's a liar.
Were gone.
Yeah. It's in the pool. Apple Pay's in the pool.
No, she has to be out by like tomorrow or the next day. So technically it's not squatting.
TikTok, Lisa R, PayPal, friends and family if you send. And Chime is L Richard with a 5. And they just have an idea.
Oh, right, 80s girl. Huh. Yep.
Oh, I'm getting something.
Yeah, I think her parents are gone. I heard they moved out.
Times, and piss people off by what I'm gonna do, I don't care. I'm getting something to eat, so that's all I'm gonna say. And I have enough accounts.
Tiff, no. He retired.
Shit.
Unfortunately.
I don't give a shit.
I think she's at their house. I think she's at their house. This is just my opinion. I think she's at their house, and I think the parents are gone. And that's why she can be loud and talk all aggressive and all that, because she didn't act like this when they were at home late at night.
Find that song. You never can find it, bro. Oh yeah, let me see.
Oh, I know, Missy. And like, look, playing loud music and stuff.
I don't know if my mom
they wouldn't have wanted that. Like, they would have been asleep. They would have yelled at her.
Router here. I looked. I didn't find any router at all. So if I could get a router, I could hook it up to the internet's still on. He just took the router to be a jerk.
Right,
I don't know how that would work, but
you are totally right.
Good point. Like,
nice catch.
So much hotspot. I don't know.
She's saying she's connecting to somebody's hotspot on their phone, but whose?
We'll find out, right?
Whose? Oh my.
Ma'am, stop. This lady's pissing me off. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm trying to get the refund them on the PayPal.
When people move, they take their belongings. So if her brother moved, of course he would take it. I mean, the hotspot's on her other phone, but then that would mean that her other phone has service on it. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I gotta do something. If you sent anything on the PayPal, if you do send anything on
yeah,
time
she
on
didn't
the
go to
PayPal,
work. I mean, she's
please
claiming
know
she
that I will
did,
get in
but
touch with
she
you.
didn't.
I'm not gonna scream your name out.
Her parents moved out, I
would
believe.
never do that because of these people. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them are really nice people on here. So I like coming on. But a lot of them are...
Yeah, they're nice, and you end up treating them like crap.
And it's sad, really. But
Which is sad, really.
If you do send anything or whatever, please, I will get a hold of you.
Yeah, she said her boss gave her a work phone.
PayPal messages.
And she supposedly works as a bagger at a grocery store. Why would she need a work phone?
It's not that I want more money, okay?
She doesn't work.
I do. I get a hold of everybody.
Lee, tomorrow or the next day.
People. Just wanted to put that out there just for a second, guys. I can't.
Yeah, slowly.
I don't know how to work this phone. I'm sorry. It's not my phone.
Oh, it's not her phone. It's her work phone.
Here, though. Give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to...
Her work phone.
This lady's making me so angry, dude.
I know,
I
Callie.
hate when people fuck with me and I can't fuck them up. Like, it makes me so mad. Like, I don't even care if I get beat up. I just want to fuck them up. And...
What?
It makes me so angry. Like, you have no idea. That was great, though, today. Them people harassing Haninis for fucking a month. And that was great. That was great. She came out with their fucking numbers. But she came back out to tell me, you know, go around the other corner because
yeah, it's really great that they harassed the corner store, Lisa. What the hell?
She brought me out a slip with their fucking names and numbers on it. I was like, yes, bitch. Thank you. People aren't playing anymore, man, with you guys. Like, Same two people, too. What was their names? I'll get it again. Hold on. It's on that paper.
I don't know who she's even talking to because she has the comments off. She's just, like, talking. It's really bizarre. Right? She said the cops gave her those numbers. I know. Oh, it's so crazy, y'all. It's so crazy. Hey, Breezy.
Hey.
Oh, my goodness.
It would be a long night.
My goodness. This is just insane. She needs to be packing her stuff and finding somewhere to go. Preferably a rehab or a shelter program that can help her.
I mean, this is the perfect time to go. What does she have to lose? I mean,
yeah.
She don't have anywhere to go anyways.
Right, Dreamwalker? Sheesh.
She lives in a city where there's a lot of crimes. So they haven't even done anything about Lisa and all of her scams. So you think they're going to care about phone calls to a corner store? They're not going to want to deal with that. They've got a lot more to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
They hadn't even done anything about her. So, and that's a lot worse because it's rug related. So if they ain't going to do nothing about her, they're not going to care about calls.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Unless they were threats, but I highly doubt they were threats.
No, they were just saying that I guess Lisa was outside, like, pestering people or
Yeah.
something like that. No, I don't believe. No, her parents didn't let her go with them. I don't believe. She's off. Somebody said she's off. We'll see. We'll give it a minute.
Yeah, and hopefully nobody puts out where her parents go. I don't think that needs to be put out. But as long as they get away from her because her dad's health is not good, I think he don't need to be around that.
No, Van. She didn't go to no work. Yeah, I don't think from what I heard, they're not telling anybody like where they're living.
Oh,
Um,
good. Okay.
I wouldn't either. Like I
No.
wouldn't even, if it was me, I wouldn't even let Lisa know where I live, where I moved to.
No. Because she'll let
You
it
know?
slip. She always does. She'll let it slip.
Well, and she'll show up there. She'll show up there harassing them for stuff. And they don't need all that stress. I'm not saying they're the most amazing people either, okay? But because they've been enabling a lot of this stuff and participating in some of the things, but they don't deserve all this stress. They don't deserve all this bullshit. Like it's too much. Nobody deserves this kind of stuff. I mean, they're saying she ended it, and I'm not seeing anything moving, so I kind of think she did. But yeah, so for those of you who weren't here, where's she living at? I mean, right now she's living in that apartment that her parents had, but it seems as if her parents have moved out and left her behind. No, they moved because somebody new took over the property. There's a new owner. They told everyone that they needed to move out so they could clean everything out and renovate and do whatever repairs and improvements that they want to make on the place. And apparently it's going to be like a long-term type of thing. So everybody had to move. They could have voluntarily just moved, but they didn't do that. They also then apparently didn't pay rent for a couple of months because they could have just voluntarily moved, but they didn't do that. And then they didn't pay rent for the last couple of months, and then the new owners were forced to file eviction on them. And now they whoever record, and it shows that they owe over $2,000. They were over $2,000 in arrears. I mean, they
And you
could
know
have
what's
just
sad?
left and not even had that eviction on their record. You know?
Yep. And I've had a landlord sell the property on me before, and it was in the middle of the lease, and they bought me out of the lease. Like they paid us to move. So if they had just paid their rent and worked with the landlord, they could have got paid to move. That's what happened to me because it broke my lease because they sold it in between the middle of the lease and the people who bought it wanted to move into it. So he paid us he gave us our last month's rent free, gave us our deposit back, and paid us the first month's rent at a new place.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
they could have worked that out really well if they'd have just kept paying their rent.
Yeah, and they could have just voluntarily left when the landlords requested it. They gave them a notice and let them know what the other options were, I guess. And they didn't do it. They the notice, which was not true, because it was posted right on their door. I mean, and then the new owner was forced to take them to court to get them out. And yeah, they stopped paying. So it's just it's in it.
It'd
Everybody
be really
probably
risky
the other
too.
the other tenants probably already moved out. I mean, who has her kids? The paternal grandparents who are now the legal guardians. Lisa doesn't have any rights to them anymore.
That'd be
It's all
break
been
and enter it if she went into the other apartments, so that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, she would be found, especially if the sheriffs came out to take a look around and all of that, either tomorrow or the next day. They should be showing up sometime tomorrow or the next day. So, someone says it's not a failure to pay eviction; it's a cancellation of tenancy. Yeah, but they did fail to pay. They did fail to pay. That's what's on the paperwork. Yeah, house turned into apartments. They only had like one bedroom in that place. It was like a
So
one
there's
bedroom
two
apartment.
different ways evictions can go. They can either do eviction for non-payment of rent, or they can cancel the lease but show that you still owe rent and then come after you.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna reside with Nicole. Don't think so, not at all. On the lookout for her during any hours that I'm awake and available, and we'll try to stream. I hope that we can at least take away some views. Did RJ move in with the parents? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is it
They'll
seems like
be
they are gone from that place. So, you think I'm being
they'll be
reported?
recorded.
Probably.
We
Yeah,
can watch them on
probably.
YouTube. If you don't catch it, it'll be all right. Get you some sleep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna post this last live stream. The hours that I'm awake and available, I will try to stream. We will try to at least, get her views down. See if she's using any new payment methods that we can report. Because this whole job thing, yeah, not possible. Not possible. And I think we all know that, right? So you are very welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me. Then I'll be looking for her to come on tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much, you guys. Enjoy the rest. Then I'll be looking for her to come on tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. And I hope you have